He simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the machine god. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
I saw your builder upstairs. He's not doing so well.
I was afraid of this. His flesh is failing, as his faith did. Perhaps the Mother was right to cast him out before he could tarnish the Ascension.
Doesn't say much for your church that you abandoned someone for asking questions. Not going to do much for your recruitment drive.
One of the chosen holds vigil. That is all I can do. Joseph's passion turned to bitter poison, and the flesh is weak. There is nothing more to say, Seeker. Do you have more questions?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Our people. You are one of the gifted, friend. Join us in the machine
This
god.
world is not yours to carry. No one can...
I have
And
searched
what?
for solutions.
Not now. And what? Ship us all off to Utulek? No. They cannot evict you if there's no reason.
Don't be naive. They have the reason. Ruzika. To them, I am no longer a person. I'm just an og. And we are all responsible for that bombing.
I think you are exaggerating. That is just a fear. On both sides.
I'll be honest, that church is sounding more and more attractive. They seem like they have answers. Maybe they will offer us sanctuary.
Don't count on it. That church is nothing but a cult. No matter all the garbage those missionaries are spewing.
I was lost like you, friend.
Tak si pro mě pojď, fišáku.
Have anything
Pro
on you?
tebe za běžnou
I'm
cenu.
desperate.
How did it ever come to this?
Na ulicích dneska není bezpečno. Radši se někde schovejte, policajti dneska řádí.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
You don't believe that any more than I do. They will make an example of us. You see, this has been planned since the incident.
Stop talking crazy. You sound like that conspiracy nut on the radio.
He's not on that. Look around. Look at what's been done and tell me someone isn't trying to control your momentum. He knows about the heat spots and the secret societies and everything.
Come on now. You're getting yourself worked up over nothing. Just relax.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
What you're telling me is that you're more concerned about organized crime in our city than terrorist attacks? Am I hearing you right?
That's right, yeah. Look, the terrorist thing, that's bad. I'm not saying it isn't.
Státní
But it's
policie
just a
bude
thing
na kontrolních
that pass
bodech
in time.
prověřovat doklady.
That is the most
Mějte
ignorant...
prosím
You
připravený
can't be
důkaz
serious.
totožnosti.
One affects you, the other doesn't. It's that simple. When was the last time you were affected by organized crime?
I wasn't affected by the train station either. I wasn't there. Look, I'm just saying. We're gonna be living with criminals like the Diwali long after the terrorists make their point and fuck off. So the mayor's plan gets my support.
I swear the ignorance of some people is beyond my comprehension. I hate that these terrorists are winning. My friend is terrified to ride the metro after what happened at the Ruzicka.
Full of trash.
Nechápu, proč nejste čtvrtinu vůbec pouštět.
What the hell?
Poor trash, having to live with the Hanzers.
I always thought they were like Christians. Hang around the air.
No, the church isn't like that at all. At least from what I've read in their literature.
Yeah, I've heard of her, man. Yes, off the bound. Flesh and blood. Race the singularity. Kind of freaks me out. It all seems a little too...
The idea that we are all one, that something was committed now more than ever. I've never been the religious type, but this Church of the Machine God group actually sounds kind of promising.
I said your papers are expired. Just wait. These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No, they expired last week.
Stay safe.
I must have taken the old one.
You have some questions?
How does this Rabia work? Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. Although everyone is welcome. It's being built by the Augmented for the Augmented.
How is it different from the Utala complex?
There's no comparison. Utalek was a place to put people, just a way to move the problem somewhere else. Rabia is built for you to live in.
Okay. Can I keep this pamphlet?
Of course. Have a good day.
Santos says they're going to make the future a better place. They should concentrate on fixing the present.
We won't... Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before, and we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city, 3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art, a symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman, I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
I thought the Udalek complex was Santo's future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
Don't you have anything better to do than waste my time?
Oh, fuck.
Think real hard. I'm sure you have many interesting things to say, but I'm busy.
Can you spare anything? I just need a little. I was lucky to get through the checkpoint. The papers I'm carrying are forgeries.
You don't belong here, Clank. Santo built housing just for you types. Why don't you stay there?
You live in the shithole too, or just
Man,
visiting?
they named this district
As if
after
anyone
was
would
some...
visit here.
Saw the future, some say.
What?
Excuse us a moment. The song, it's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop. Remember the one, when we were kids?
Kopek.
That's it! Kopeki! I used to love going in there.
This place is such a dump, but most of the people here don't have much of a choice.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil.
What?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
What's happening? Go away! Go away! No!
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Boss, right there. Right there.
My God.
It makes me scared to leave my home.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
You're joking, right?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
No, I don't believe it.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together.
Access granted.
What the hell are you doing here, Clank? Out!
It isn't going to end well for you, Hunter! Taking out the target!
Get down! Should have just answered! You did all of you! Threshold shackle! Maybe this will teach you to respect the law! I hope you will feel pain! Giving all your good support! Oh, my good people! No! Back up! I need backup!
I'm not going to run! Sir, there's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you in Rabia.
Get away from me.
Santo and augmented people, just like you, are creating the future together.
This can't be happening.
Whoa, Og, what do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Are you going to that house party on Saturday?
Are you kidding? If I missed it, I would just die.
Got what you're looking for.
Not now, I'm busy.
Smells like police.
Quiet today.
Ridiculous. Don't you get the chewing gum and face?
Yes. Goodbye.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped underground.
I worry about everything. I'm amazed you're willing to take any kind of train at all after the bombing.
Did you ever stop to think that this station is named for someone who died during the AUG incident?
I didn't before, but I'm going to now. Thanks a lot.
I'm not signing your petition.
Hey!
This is crazy. I'm nervous about leaving the main street because I'm afraid of getting attacked.
If it's any consolation, the smaller streets are less likely to get hit by a terrorist bomb because they have less people.
That is not a consolation. Christ, are you trying to make me afraid all the time?
I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm afraid all the time too.
If you do hear, please let me know.
Did not come soon enough.
That hits the spot.
Forget it. I'm not interested.
In front of a cop? How are you going to spin that one in court?
I don't have to. The police officer is prepared to testify that it was self-defense. The shopkeeper pulled the knife on my client first, and during the altercation, the knife fell through a sewer grate.